In media technology, communications course 207 at Lincoln University, I learned a multitude of different things. First, I learned Audacity. I learned how to record my voice and how to edit my voice. I learned how to piece together exactly like which vocal cords go with like, well, not necessarily which vocal cords go with another one, but like how the vocal cords sync up and line up together and how they like come together to make it like a full audio clip. I learned how to lower my voice. I learned a lot of different things on Audacity, dealing with just voice to like all audio things. It was very hard at first. I didn't really understand a lot of it, but I struggled through it and I got help, and it's like a good skill to learn, especially when you're going through a communications like a communications degree, like digital track wise. Like it's a good thing to learn with audio and Audacity. I also learned about Final Cut Pro number 7, I believe. It is not like iMovie at all. Well, kind of, because it both has the same video thing, a video editing stuff, but Final Cut Pro 7 is like extremely in depth with everything you can do. I learned how to do effects, how to do changes on my video. I learned how to export different videos. I learned how to file switch. I learned how to like change my file into something different and make that like into an actual file with that, using that application. I learned about the MacBook. I learned all about the MacBook, like the settings, how to mess with different things, like hardwirely, like actually hardwire on the MacBook. I learned like just like a lot, just pretty much everything about the MacBook. Searchlight, Siri. There's just like a bunch of things I learned. There's also like the shortcuts, the keyboard shortcuts, which is very, very useful to learn. It helps with every single thing you can do on a laptop, on a MacBook for real. I learned how to edit like photos. I learned how to scan in and edit photos on Photoshop. That was a little challenging, a little different for me. I didn't really know how to do that. I'm not really like technical savvy, but it was good to learn. It was good to see like my progress and my work actually get up on like the screen. I also learned more about like the individual, like, what's the word? I learned more so about what makes a computer, like GUI and other terms like that. I figured out how to do that, and I figured out what those meant relative to how the computer works and relative to how, everything just fits together for real. I learned, gigahertz and things like that, of that nature. Still also dealing with a computer. I learned, like, certain USB cords were there for, and I learned, not USB cord, but USB ports, USB ports. I also learned, like, how to just follow directions for real. I learned how to go over my work and, like, really look at directions and make sure I'm doing everything correctly, because a lot of that happened. I had to resize, I go back and re-look at things, and it was really, like, very, very tedious work. I also learned how to be more on top of my work, like time management. Even though I wasn't really a skill in the class being taught, I learned that she doesn't really play games with anybody with late work. So you gotta definitely just hop up in that and just do the work. And like as soon as you get it like assigned, just do the work, because there won't be like no type of like extension. Like you really have to get the work done. And I just learned to take my time and really look over what I'm doing, like a lot, and to make sure it's correct. So yeah, that's all I learned from Professor Kirby's class, and I hope somebody also learns more.